When you enter a room and you're just going to begin shooting, I think one of the most important things you can do is learn to compartmentalize. Because you don't want to just, I mean, you might want to get a wide shot of the room, pan the room to get that kind of covered shot. But you also want to think about compartmentalizing what you're looking at, because this is something that most people don't do. They do. Most people's focus is not on a wide shot. They see things, but their eyes are actually focused on specific things, colors, specific objects, whatever it is. If you train yourself to look for those things, you can compartmentalize the shot, and then you can shoot those things individually. And then by putting those compartmentalized shots together in the edit, you can kind of, through a montage, create the image of the room separate. So you kind of compartmentalize all these shots, and then people, while viewing the video, they kind of see everything totally. And another good reason for that is, let's say the bride is getting ready and you have different things to focus on. If it's the dress, you have the shoes, you have the dress, you have, like, say, a necklace, you have the makeup, you have the lipstick, you have the eyes, you have the hair, you have the veil if they're doing that, you have the train, all these things. Maybe they have jewelry. You could shoot 20 shots out of just the bride. And by putting those together in the edit, you have something that is cinematic. But it also helps take a mundane subject and make it interesting, adds dynamic elements. So if you compartmentalize and then let's say you use Waldo, you can make really, really interesting shots, and you won't run out of ideas. You'll be shooting, and then you'll have to kind of almost prioritize your most interesting shots versus your least. You'll never be just sitting around and say, I shot everything. No, you can compartmentalize, you can break everything down and make all these interesting things. And you can use, like I said, like a Waldo, let's say opposites. You can compartmentalize your opposites. And now you've created an opposite out of something that really wasn't an opposite before. So it's a huge skill that you have to learn, is compartmentalizing, breaking those things down. It's the easiest way to go from like a beginner shooter to a good shooter, is just learning to compartmentalize and getting those compartmentalized shots.